Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to say thank you for coming to our video. We are from Group 13. It's glad to see you all. Let me introduce ourselves. My name is Meidy Suparlin. My student ID is 22-153. The next is
My name Salma Salsabila, my student 2205252. The next is
My name is Muhammad Rafi Saefullah. My student ID 2206006.
we will discuss and explain about designing and managing integrated marketing communication.
Table of content. What is marketing communication and developing effective total marketing. Next. What is marketing communication? Marketing communication are the means by which firms attempt to inform, persuade, and remind consumer directly and indirectly about the products and brand they sell. Next. Marketing communication. Marketing communication program is so much the marketing communication mix consists of 8 major models of communication. The first is advertising. Any paid of non-personal presentation and promotion of idea, goods, or service by identified sponsor via print media, broadcast, or network media. The example of print media is newspapers and magazine. The example of broadcast media is radio and television. Network media is example is telephone, cable, and satellite. The next is sales promotion, a variety of short-term incentive to encourage trial or purchase of a product or service include consumer promotion, such as sample, coupons, and premium. Trade promotion, such as advertising and display allowance, and business and sales promotion. The next is event and experience. Company-sponsored activity and program designed to create daily or special branded related interaction with consumer. The next is public relation and publicity, a variety program directed internally to employees of the company or externally to consumer. The next is direct marketing. The example of direct marketing is use email, telephone, fax, or internet to communicate directly with or solicit response or dialogue from specific customer and prospect. The next is interactive marketing. Online activities and programs designed to engage customer or prospect and directly or indirectly. The next is word of mouth marketing. People to people, oral, written, or electronic communication that related to merits or experience of purchasing using product or service. The next is, and the last, personal selling. Face-to-face interaction with one or more prospective purchase for the purpose of making presentation, answering questions, and processing orders. Next. The communication process model. Marketer should understand the fundamental element of effective communication. The two models are macro model and micro model. Macro model of communication process show 9 key factors in effective communication. The first is to represent the major parties is sender and receiver. The next is to represent the major tools is message and media. For represents major communication function, encoding, decoding, response, and feedback. The micro model. Micro model of marketing communication concentrate on consumer-specific response. To communication, all these models assume the buyer passage through cognitive, affective, and behavioral stage.
Determine objective. Number 1. Category need establishing a product or service category as necessary to remove or satisfy a perceived discrepancy between a current motivational state and desired motivational state. Number 2. Brand awareness fostering the customer's ability to recognize or recall the brand within the category in sufficient detail to make a purchase. Number 3. Brand attitude helping customer evaluate the brand's perceived ability to meet a currently relevant need. Brand purchase intention moving customer to decide to purchase to brand or take purchase related action. Next, design the communication, formulating the communication to achieve the desired response requires solving three problems. Message strategy, what to say, creative strategy, how to say it, message source, who should say it. Next, sales communication channels, personal communication channels, telephone, email, channels, non-personal channels, media, sales promotion, event experience, public relations.
Next is establish the total marketing communication budget. Industries and companies vary considerably in how much they spend on promotion. Here are some methods for deciding the promotion budget. Number 1. Affordable method. Set the promotion budget at what they think the company can afford. Number 2. Percentage of sales method. Set promotion expenditures at a specified percentage of sales, either current or anticipated, or of the sales price. Number 3. Competitive parity method. Set the promotion budget to achieve share of voice parity with competitors. Number 4. Objective and task method. The objective and task method calls upon marketers to develop promotion budgets by defining specific objectives, determining the tasks that must be performed to achieve these objectives, and estimating the cost of performing these tasks. The sum of these costs is the proposed promotion budget. Next is deciding on the marketing communication mix. Companies must allocate the marketing communication budget of the 8 major modes of communication. Within the same industry, companies can differ considerably in their media and channel choice. Companies are always searching for ways to gain efficiency by substituting one communications tool for others. Factor in setting marketing communication mix. First is type of product market. Communication mix allocation vary between consumer and business markets. Consumer marketers tend to spend comparatively more on sales promotion and advertising. Business marketers tend to spend comparatively more on personal selling. Second is buyer readiness stage. Communication tools vary in cost effectiveness at different stages of buyer readiness. Advertising and publicity play the most important roles in the awareness building stage. Customer comparison is primarily affected by advertising and personal selling. Customer conviction is influenced mostly by personal selling. Closing the sale is influenced mostly by personal selling and sales promotion. Reordering is also affected mostly by personal selling and sales promotion. Third is product life cycle stage. In the introduction stage of the product life cycle, advertising, events, the experiences, and publicity have the highest cost effectiveness, followed by personal selling to gain distribution, coverage, and sales promotion, and direct marketing to induce trial. In the growth stage, demand has its own momentum through through word of mouth and interactive marketing, advertising, events, and experiences. And personal selling will become more important in the maturity stage. In the decline stage, sales promotion continues strong. Other communication tools are reduced and salespeople give the product only minimal attention. Next is measuring communication result. In order to measure the communication result or impact, members of the target audience are asked whether they recognize or recall the message, how many times they saw it, what point they recall, what are their previous and current attitudes toward the product and the account. The communicators should also collect behavioral measures of audience response. Last is managing integrated marketing communications. Integrated marketing communication, abbreviated EMC, is a concept of marketing communications planning that recognizes the added value of a comprehensive plan and evaluates the strategic roles of a variety of communications disciplines, such as general advertising, direct marketing, sales promotion, public relations, and other similar thing is skillfully combining these disciplines to provide clarity, consistency, and maximum impact to the smooth integration of messages. It involves A. Coordination media. Media coordination can occur across and within media types, but but marketers should combine personal and non-personal communications channels to the multiple multiple stage campaigns to achieve maximum impact and increase message reach and impact. B. Implementation EMC. Integrated marketing communications can produce stronger message consistency and greater sales impact. EMC should improve the company's ability to reach the right customers with the right message at the right time and the right place.
For example, in State Farm's insurance company, where companies that enter the Fortune 500 are considered by people aged 18 to 25 years as companies that are not important to them. This assumes that this age group considers State Farm as a company for elderly consumers.
Where State Farm finally issued a program called Know What. Know What program is implemented by State Farm on television, advertisements, print, website, and sponsorship of festival events were one of the campaign message. Know What is a car whose sight looks destroyed, then the question arises, what is the solution to this problem before it troubles you at knowwhat.com. It encourages young consumers to find out what it would be like if the car were their car and indirectly encourage them to visit the knowwhat.com site.
State Farm Company deliberate to not include any logos about their company in the campaign for the knowwhat.com. EMC program this also show young consumer that this incident can happen to them. This encouraging State Farm Company to have their place in the perception of young people age. The result of the Know What campaign has produced several positive impacts, such as the first site visit to knowwhat.com reaching 1000 to 2000 per day, with more than half of them being young visitors. The number of positive comments on blogs, community sites regarding State Farm, and increasing attention at the age of 18 to 25 years. Thank you and see you later.